But we'll see. I could take 3 stores this act. Imagine if there were some reason to actually do that. That would be cool. There definitely isn't, though. It's hard to get strong enough for this path off these whale bonuses, unfortunately. And this is the only path that's really exciting in this act. All of the other ones are just sort of fine. I guess I can go this way. Like, I always have a bailout if I try this path, which is okay. Although I don't get a store at all on that one. And my bonuses... Oh, just removing too. Just try playing it this way. I just removed 2 for all of my gold in an act where I'm forced into an elite fight or a super elite. So, curious. Not forcing myself to try and beat my PB helps a lot with the mental load. Yep, I had almost a world record, but I didn't really freak out that much about it. It's mostly been a chill month. Larry, thanks for the 7 months. He ought. Mystic Jeweler, thanks for extending your sub. It is Hexaghost. I think I like Clothesline over Fire Breathing though, so I can saturate my energy with attacks after removing 2 strikes. I sort of can't do that now. I have no idea what that means, a primate crossbreed. Absolutely no clue. Disarm against Hexaghost, I guess. Not the best elite killer, though. Just feels too early to be removing another strike. Why wouldn't I be interested in competitive Slay the Spire tournament? Why would I be interested? I guess, I don't know. I'm not a person who is generally interested in competing with other people. Yeah, King, Higimno, Hey Raptor Killer. Harmonious Ajax, thanks to 25 months. It's been going well. With a Carnage, I think I'm doing okay now. This puts me at 35. Which is an awkward number. But it probably upgrades a defend. And I have good potions. And I have Clothesline. Yeah, it's fine. So I can deal 39. I just need to deal 10 next turn. Which I don't necessarily succeed at. Or I can play the Clothesline, which is much safer. I have 4 defends. If I play 3 defends, I block, right? I just go to 1. Yeah, okay, that seems fine. I mean, I would rather not, but seems fine. Okay. 10 hours, thanks for the 13 months. Agbamusho to you too. Doobie Smurf, Echo Lawrence Day. Upgrade Bash, upgrade Carnage. Rest. Lagavulion's not too bad with this arm plus. High damage cards and clothesline. Intimidate is an underwhelming card like Piercing Whale, but bad. Be nice. I think I have to keep my Carnage, unfortunately. I hate this, actually. I can draw Carnage next turn. This is actually so bad. Izoot. Piercing Whale is bad? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Ooh. Fortunately, that turn, I think, saves me. Carnage, Fiendfire, Heavy Blade. We can probably do something with Fiendfire here. Do I want to path through a store? Do I want to, like, I think I'd probably go here, rest, upgrade, hopefully, fight. Seems right to me. Okay. Those are decent. Do I rest? Maybe I don't rest. I think now I probably don't rest. How much am I dreading the next 12 days of heavy spiring? 0. I'm looking forward to them. Chemex into Whirlwind. I wonder if I need to buy Fire Breathing for Hexaghost. Sure hope not. Do I? There's no incredibly clear reason why I kill Hexaghost before dying to Burns right now when I look at my deck. I think I just am going to trust in the disarm now and take the card remove. Turns out that 3 strength makes you hit harder. Okay, Bronze Scales is a lot of Hexaghost damage. So is Spot Weakness, probably. Spot Weakness is a little bit interesting with Molten Egg. Like, I do sort of want my damaging cards to be attacks to take advantage of Molten Egg. Thunderclap Plus does pretty well with 3 strength. Also, I just sort of need 1-cost things. That's why I've been prioritizing the Pommel Strike so much, because I have 3 good 2s. I need another card to play. And this one works. Body Slam Plus. Don't believe I have a block card yet. Just the disarm, yeah. This is like Seeing Red, Shockwave, versus Scope. If I were to upgrade the other Pommel Strike, maybe, I think Seeing Red starts being a really sensible pickup. I don't totally hate Shockwave. Seeing Red makes me more able to win off not 4th energy. Hey, manga. Seeing Red's also great with Pyramid. Meh. Meh. I don't have strong opinions about that one, really. Alright. Great work, Seeing Red. I think I actually Pommel Strike first We're looking for disarm. Okay. It should win the fight. I think I do this again because I'm looking for spot weakness. Okay. One more damage card, please. Well, how do you say no to a Reaper when it's already upgraded? I don't know. I'm not powerful enough. Nothing incredibly broken here. I am at some point going to start taking a lot of damage because I can't block. Thinking about transforming the 3. Is it crazy? It might be crazy. Too many good 2-cost cards, I think. Didn't Reaper Plus used to deal 6? I have no idea. Maybe. A necessary nerf, to be honest. If it's true. Card possibly still too strong. It would be cool to go that way and not die. It might happen. Reaper makes Act 2 really interesting because the variance in how well you do, depending on when you draw Reaper in fights, is very high. Could have just astrolabed 3 defense. I suppose that's true. I'm pretty sure when you have strength gain and Reaper, you're not like actively trying to not be able to block though. I think that's probably not really what you're aiming for. There's somebody doing yard work outside. That's what the noises are. It's a Wednesday, right? I think this is just a Wednesday thing. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, pretty sure it's just a Wednesday thing. Rage is a block card. I'll take a block card. Can I send them over to your yard when they are done? I'm not sure that I can, unfortunately, but I'll try. I don't know which one to hit. Should I use a potion? I have no idea what to do this turn. This turn's actually really hard. Maybe I wasn't meant to thunderclap. That would be weird. That's probably not true. This turn's so hard. What the fuck? It's a 50% potion chance. I think this is fine. Pummel plus ghostly armor here too. Deck sort of wants a ghostly armor. I'd certainly upgrade all Strix defense. I would not take bites. I would probably not take apparitions in this one. It's close. The max HP does a lot with Red Skull and Reaper. And I don't have card draw to actually get them. I think it's a fight. Lucid Lettuce, thanks for the 6 months. Momo show to you too. I'm dead. That was a bad hand. We do have a lot of red relics. Hopefully that's good. Is 100 hearts in a month that much? Nobody else in the world has ever killed 100 hearts in 1 month. $300 runs of Slay the Spire is like 600 hours for some people. Also, I'm going to do it in like 150 runs. Not bad at all. Got the best one. Do I want this later? Maybe. Third perfected strike in a row. If they'd told me, I could have just been like, hey, we're gonna give you all the perfected strikes, and I would be like, oh sweet. I still would have skipped them. But I would have been like, oh sweet, while I skipped them. Buddha Bob thinks the prime. Ogbomo show to you too. 2 disarms. We're pretty good at Book of Stabbing. I fight Book of Stabbing. This is weird. 24 puts me at 32, which turns on Red Skull, but this is also a great turn to use the block potion. I guess we have to use the block potion this turn, maybe. Kainen thinks the 19 months. I rotate characters on this channel, Winter. Not a bad fight at all. Pendib works nicely with Reaper at times, if we can line that up. Sword Boomerang does okay with Strength and Pendib. Not 100% convinced the deck has enough card draw for it right now. Hey, Sir Doomlord. So I haven't seen Seeing Red doing anything. We got a Cursed Key at the end of Act 1, so this is not like the universe where Seeing Red is meant to be a good card. It's meant to be a good card if we don't get a 4th energy or we get a Runic Pyramid. Can still become a good card late game, probably. He's Screamer, he's Switch Sketcher. Have I had any success with Silent recently? I have enjoyed getting Ceramic Fish Act 1 and then dying. That's been my main experience with Silent over the last like 5 runs. I think I'm mostly just running poorly on Silent at the moment. It happens. There's a lot of variance in a game like this. Burkars, thanks to the Prime. Yeah, the last Silent run was a stressful affair, to be sure. I have so much strength and I do so little damage. You did see me attempt the world greediest Silent run the other day. Oh yeah, I mean, it's also possible that I'm not... It's also possible that I'm not 100% above a little bit of memeing every now and then. That run was hilarious. That was a very funny run. And yet we never get to see a good claw deck. I built a claw deck. I want to run with a claw deck recently. Yum. I'm on full health. That is a feed plus. Do I take feed plus over rupture plus with no interactions with rupture? Yup, I sure do. I didn't have to think that hard about that one. A decay. We got a Juzu bracelet. Cool. Wait, I don't think I was meant to pick that up with a feed and a Reaper in my deck. Oh well, not a huge deal. Is Claw viable? It is a mediocre damage card. Draw me a feed deck. Taking 18 from bronze scales. I think I just do it this way. Yeah, we missed. That's too bad. Bag of Props really good though. Warcry Plus I like. Warcry Plus plays pretty nicely with cards like Spot Weakness and Reaper and Fiendfire and I don't know, just everything with every card. basically. Headbutt's not terrible here either. Headbutt makes it a lot easier to feed. We would have gotten a whirlwind with our Chemex. Don't think I need it, but would have been nice. Can't quite afford ink bottle and souvenir. We do have 420 gold. That's true. Could take Clockwork Souvenir Flex. It's like pretty dumb, but actually there's a really cool interaction with Clockwork Souvenir and Red Skull where it will stop you from losing your 3 strength when you play your Reaper to get above half health. This is fine. We'll just have some gold for next act. Yeah, I think because of already getting strikes, defends, not wanting bites, and not wanting apparitions, I'm not meant to be taking question marks here. It means I lose the chance of an arena, which is unfortunate. Actually, it forces me to a campfire, which maybe I don't even want. I can just upgrade Rage or something, though. I guess it's fine. God. I wish that grass just didn't grow. I ate a python. Thanks very much for the 7 months. Yep, that's me. AstroTurf. I think I would rather live somewhere with nice grass than live somewhere with AstroTurf, though. I guess I'm being very, like... I want to have it every way at the same time, you know? Grew Whisperer, thanks for the 30 months. Why did I put Disarm on top? What a weird decision. I guess it's fine, actually. I don't... Whatever. And Marco Sono, thanks for the 10 months. I appreciate it. I hate you. Yard work noises. God, I hate you. Grasslands are the worst, bad for the environment, and annoying to keep up. Lawnmower is designed to be intentionally loud so you know it's working. Oh my god. Is that a real thing? I'm not sure I believe that's a real thing. I think I can just skip these. I don't actually completely hate Iron Wave there, but I think I can just skip. Take armaments and get to the point where it's the only unupgraded card, and then we can take a Searing Blow. That's step 2 in that process. Okay, I actually can't work out why I had 5 energy there. Did I play Seeing Red? Oh, I have a lantern, okay. I mean, that's the obvious answer, right? I just, like, must have missed me picking it up. Makes sense. Does make sense. Like Frozen Eye yesterday. I'm definitely, like, starting to lose it a little bit. Is the Spire volume particularly low today? I don't think so. I didn't deliberately change anything. It's at 59 and OBS is at 23. Is that normal? I'll just tell you all what my volume settings are and some of you will remember over time, and this way I won't have to try to remember anymore. I'm okay with a Blood for Blood. I don't have enough card draw for it to be good yet, really. I mean, it's not. It's an above average card in my deck at the moment, but it's not an incredible card yet. But it should be a card that gets better and better as the run goes on. Do I want defends? I would have rather taken damage twice, actually. Hey, Denny Dorito. Years from now, archaeologists will discover like cryptic messages in some cave somewhere that are just my OBS volume settings. Chat is free labor. Is it free? I don't know. I don't know if it's free. When was the last time I took 2 madness from Act 3 event thinking it gave best winning chances? I've done that this month. I'm just a little bit short. I need Seeing Red this turn. Or Blood for Blood. Yum. Have we named the lawnmower yet? No. No. Maybe we should. How big is my lawn? It's not my lawn. I wish I owned a lawn. It is a lawn near me. We take Axiom here for Reaper, Disarm, Feed, Fiend Fire. It just like sort of does everything. Fusion Hammer seems fine. I would love like a Battle Trance, I don't know. Fusion Hammer does seem fine though. What does Red Skull do? You can mouse over relics on your screen and it will tell you. Lagarji, thanks for the 15 months. Agbamusho to you too. Support the channel and I can move into a home where I get to choose when the lawn gets mowed. For some reason I really want to go to this store early in the act. I don't even really know why. Why not just go this way and get that one? It seems more sensible, and that way I get like more feeds. More feeds seems good. When will I be releasing my landscaping spreadsheet? Soon, TM. I don't even have a True Grit. What is this deck? Other than like garbage. Go Lawrence Day, thanks for 5 gifted subs. Appreciate it. Take 1 to do that. It seems okay. When you own a lawn, you're gonna fill it with native plants and let it grow wildly. It's a good way to do it. Hopefully you live in a neighborhood where they are okay with that, because they aren't always okay with that. Them. Shudder. I would sit in a lawn chair on my front lawn and enjoy the fresh air like some kind of monster. Is it true? Do I want a potion? Not a very good hand. I don't know. I don't know if I want a potion. Sure, let's do it. Well. Okay. Dazed art. Birds flying around ahead. True. I imagine that feed is enough here with Pendub. Although I take even more damage. I want to say it's okay. We basically just wait patiently until we get Reaper on the right turn. I think Flex Plus is actually pickable. Good on Reaper turns. Maybe I don't have enough card draw for it, but also there are a lot of fights which don't use my artifact charge, and I can use it to get 4 strength this way, which is good with Reaper and Axiom. I am taking card draw over like everything else in the entire game right now, except for the things which I take higher than card draw, I guess. Whatever they are. Basically full health again already? Jeff thinks the 2 months. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Uppercut plus. Didn't take shockwave. Just have the clothesline. Double disarm though. 99 strength. Or 99 health rather. I'm gonna take a sword boomerang now. I didn't take it earlier. That is fine. But weakness. Do I just get out of this fight, maybe? That lets me leave. I think I can feed still, then. Philip, hello! Thanks for the 7 months. Congrats on 2. Defect Ascension 20 wins in a row. Should you generally go for fights or question marks? Those are 2 different things that could both possibly be good depending on the situation. So you should generally go for one or the other, yes. Battle Trance is awkward because of my artifact charge, but I am certainly taking it. Finesse? Eh? Finesse or thinking ahead. Like sort of starts to want to feel no pain. I mean, it's an Ironclad deck, so of course it does. I can't take Mayhem. Mayhem is one way to sort of have more card draw, insofar as you play 1 more card every turn. I don't have statuses in the deck either, so it is okay. Sometimes it plays Feed at the wrong time, sometimes it plays Reaper at the wrong time. It's like mostly good. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with Thinking Ahead in Warcry because you draw 5 cards first. I'm just gonna take Thinking Ahead. Just like a mediocre card draw. This is not the best rage ever. It's like you're watching a VOD, always feed with Exhume for super HP runs. There's certainly survivorship bias, where runs with Feed and Reaper tend to be the ones that survive longest. Do I use viewership trends to decide when to stream? Nope. Stream whenever the fuck I want. I mean, I do like use the things in the world that exist to decide when it is that I want to stream, but I generally stream whenever I want. Zoom and feed are doing things. This speed potion's pretty good. Maybe it's better than Gambler's Brew. Given that I only have 5 cards in my hand anyway, Gambler's Brew is not very strong. I'm not very good at this fight. I just don't really scale. I don't generally spend a lot of energy estimating my equity. What's the point? I have limited brain space and need to spend it to make the correct decision. And there's no decision in this game which changes based on what you think your equity is, really. Let's actually do it this way. High variance options better with lower equity. High variance options are better when the other things that I am actually thinking about indicate that I have a need for them. But it's like how in some languages the numbers actually refer to their values. I'm gonna struggle to make this point, I think. When you have an abacus, you have the ability to look at the abacus and see what its numerical value is, right? And you don't need to, like, turn that into numbers and then whatever. And if you want to do math on the abacus, you can follow the rules of the abacus to do the math without ever needing to turn it into numbers. Whereas if you do math in your head by doing like 71 times 123, you're having to conceptualize away from the actual lump that is a value into this language which describes numbers, and then do stuff inside the language which describes numbers, and then translate it back to whatever the value actually is to make sense of it. And so I don't bother thinking about my equity because it is implicit in my structure of thinking about the game that I understand how to make decisions right, and thinking about my equity is a waste of my time. Rough estimate of equity is always there, but trying to actually calculate a value is always brain power. I don't have a rough estimate of equity in this run. Like, above 50. Like, I really genuinely don't have that in my brain. there isn't space for it. I'm busy doing the other things that are more important. Did I turn off chat overlay or did it die? Looks like it actually died. I'll restart the bot. Dropkick sort of draws cards. I wonder if I go to a question mark or a campfire. Probably, since this causes me to take a bunch of other question marks, I go this way. Yeah, dropkick I think is okay here with rage. They have Thunderclap and Bash. It's Uncle Jeff, thanks for the 15 months. Why isn't it like expected value or predicted win chance or win likelihood instead of equity? I mean, those are all just synonyms. I used to use equity as a teaching tool, sort of. Like I would talk about my equity in a run so that my viewers understood what I thought of the status of the run right now. But I stopped doing that because it like felt like it was wasting my energy. I'm wondering if I should have played feed earlier. Hey, Shushawaka. Hey, Tatermot. Salmon trademarked, hello. You're always building to try to win the current one. Why worry about your chance of winning a run in general? Yeah. So the idea is that your decision making could change if you had a lower chance to win or whatever, right? But it's a metric that's so far removed from... Like, you can use any metric to make decisions in this game. But some of them are better at it than others. And that's not a very useful metric. So adding it to an already existing decision-making process will probably enrich the decision-making process slightly. But... I don't think it's like in the top 100 things to be thinking about. Do I want to save my artifact charge? I have no idea. This ends up working very well. Hey, Mr. Green. You've been doing well. I'll take Heavy Blade. I don't have that much strength. I don't have enough card draw either. Ceramic Fish. Dual Wield Plus we can take. Is Sword Boomerang a better Heavy Blade? Sometimes. Is sleeping better? Is the sleeping better? Yeah, I've been sleeping really well recently. I don't know why. I don't know what changed. Probably I stopped working 12 hours a day. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, actually, upon like any reasonable amount of consideration, I've worked it out. Actually, I'm just gonna do that, and I can exhume it back again later. Heavy Blade is less about not having the right amount of strength and more about not having any card draw at the moment. Like, just any damage card in general is pretty bad in this deck because it cannot draw its stuff. Wait a second, this doesn't actually work. Master Air, thanks for the 14 months. How's the heart doing today? About to find out. Hopefully. Maybe there's a useful comparison to chess. In chess you can make decisions based on win chance, but mostly you make decisions based on positional evaluation. And the positional evaluation isn't about chance to win, it's about other things, which end up being more useful. Have I seen YouTube Jorbs doing his class runs? I did see that, yeah. Did I have feed in my... oh. Okay, whoops. Pretty sure I thought that feed was in my deck and not my exhaust pile there. Oh well. I really want to take this Rupture, but it doesn't activate off anything in my entire deck. So maybe I won't. I can just exhume it back later. Past Jorbs, past Jorbs, past Jorbs. Why are you like this? It's not a speedrun. This is like basically a speedrun, actually. Any exhumes? Oh, you hit hard. Oh. It's going alright, Leonette. I do often estimate win percent against specific upcoming enemies. Maybe, I guess, I don't know. Do I? Sounds possible. I'll take another Fiendfire just to clear bad cards out of the deck, I guess. I do have a power potion that can be Feel No Pain. Artifact Charge makes this fight pretty easy. Maybe Hard Stuck Single. Dark Embrace would be pretty good, yeah. Would Calipers not be good here? I don't think it's been good so far. But there's still time. You could percent your run win rate if you knew exactly the enemies you're going to find, since it is effectively drawn from a random pool, not so much. No, you can spend time working out what percentage of the time you want to run. That's like not a thing that's impossible to do at all. It's just, it's like a side project to actually playing a run. It's a lot of work. I am taking some damage to get this feed off, huh? Alright, but I did. But I did get it off. Headbutt hits pommel strikes, rages, battle trances. It's probably just barely okay. I make decisions based on intermediary calculations, such as I think there's a 75% chance X will work, so I'll take that risk, or do I just think I can probably take an elite here? I am largely playing the game based on what I understand to be correct based on 6,000 hours of playing the game. I do have a lot of relevant intuition for a game like this. In Act 1 against Gromwell Knob, I was just actually solving the fight. So what it looks like to actually solve a fight is... let's see if I can get this working. Because that was a pretty simple situation. And I just reached a point where it was like... here's where I am, I can go this way, and I usually take like 18 damage, like 99% of the time or something, I don't know. And maybe 1% of the time I die. It's been a while. No, I mean, it was basically 100% of the time I took 18 damage in that situation. Or I can go this way, and like something like 30% of the time maybe I took 8 damage, and nope. And like 30% of the time I took health minus 1 damage. So I would have gone to 1 HP, and then 70% of the time I took 8. And I just decided what I thought was better out of these two things. So I'm not estimating my equity really at any point in that process except for, I guess, here? I'm stating that this arrangement of possibilities is better than this one, based on my belief of how likely I am to win the run going forward with these two possible distributions of health. And that's because, like, if I only took 8 damage, I could fight the super elite, and if I went to 1 HP, there was a campfire next which I could rest at, and then I could deviate to a safer path. So specifically those two types of health values were supported by the act path that I had ahead of me. Whereas if I took 18 damage, it was actually really awkward, because I sort of had to rest and take the safer path anyway. Like, I still had to skip the super elite that way. So I just sort of had a bunch of extra health that didn't achieve anything for me in the act. Plus it ended up fighting Hexaghost, so against Hexaghost you don't necessarily want excess health. This is how I was afraid this fight would go last time. Hey, and Tropic Brew is good. So is Captain's Wheel. I would have gotten the Combust to justify the Rupture picks. Feels bad. I might be dead. Because I have to recall. Weird. I don't think I have a power. Yeah, I don't have a power. Hi, Birdface turn. Oof. Oof. Don't have a Burning Pact or a True Grit either. This is a rough one. Okay, let's go for this Mayhem. Kill this one first, I think. I may have to like power pot too, I don't know. Hey, Iron Wave's a good card sometimes. Here we go. How much harder would doing that could be if they surrounded you? Not that much harder since they only one of them attacks every turn. Ow. I mean, it's just gonna die before I draw feed again, so there's no point in trying to feed. Ha! Yeah, I don't have a lot of powers, awakened ones. Sorry about that. I did buy a metallicized, didn't I? Oh, and I have disarms. I'm so good at this fight. Alright, this is definitely easier than the last one. You have no powers here. Oof. Why is there a rage in the deck? So there are cards that block. Because sometimes enemies will attack you and you want to be able to like block the incoming attack. And sometimes it's important to like take them so you can block. I don't know, that's a very weird question. Alright. We've got this feed, come on. Feed and Mayhem. You cannot feed Awaken's first form. Probably an exclamation mark order somewhere in there. Zephyr, that's pretty loud. Hi, Zephyr. I don't. It's okay. I have to rest at the campfire at the start of next act, so the only thing that really matters here is trying to feed, which I attempted. I haven't done the best possible job of trying to feed. It worked though. Could have put Pendant on a better number. Small things. Okay. That feel no pain. That feel no pain. Well, I'll take the blood potion. It's like a big heal. Will I ever play XCOM 2 again? Is there some reason I wouldn't? Let's do this. Should have played Flex. Whoops. Playing sort of loose right now. Maybe I should have put Strike on top to turn. Probably. I don't even need to turn. I guess if I turn, I get calipers, actually. Good turn. Mayhem doesn't turn. Alright, feed. Nope. Another dual wield? Feels like my strongest card other than Mayhem. Let's do this one, this one. Hey, dual wield's a good draw. Put disarm on top. Feel no pain's really good. I have to decide what I'm dual wielding though. It can be Mayhem or Feel No Pain. I think I prefer Mayhem. Although if I go for Feel No Pain, I get to bash as well. Feel No Pain's not that good here. Does Mayhem proc Beat of Death? Yep. He plays a card. Bye, Reaper. See ya. Nice. Oh my god. I sort of wanted those pommel strikes. A little bit. I think Combust is the most damage, probably. I'm not taking block here, I'm taking damage every time. That's probably enough. That feels like it's enough. What? Oh, because the beat hits before Feel No Pain makes block. Yeah, okay. I wanted our Calcum there, but it's not how the game works. Having 135 HP is strong. That's pretty big if true. Just put Exhume on top, right? You think the Mayhems made me lose? Really? I don't. Alright, GG. Imagine if we hadn't taken Mayhem, maybe we would have won. I'll be right back, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Seemed very chill run in the end. Yeah, it was always an okay run for sure. We just didn't get any powers or card draw really, so it was a little bit iffy. We played a lot of very mediocre turns, but we just had enough value there. The defend pluses with speed potions were pretty good. Is my win rate versus the heart significantly higher than overall win rate? I think you're asking if I win overall at N%, once I reach the heart, do I win much higher than N%? Which is yes. Is that what you're asking? Well, you're asking, given that I reach the heart, what percentage of the time do I win, versus given that I start a run, what percentage of the time then do I win? I don't die to the heart that often. Like, I probably win 90+% of my heart fights.